What's up, everybody? I'm Slade, and today's topic is youth hunting and shooting. How or what do I get my kiddo or whomever it may be that is young into shooting safely and efficiently, right? Well, first you have to have a firearm, and you could start them out with BB guns, which is what I did, or pellet guns, and that's quite fine. Once you start to mature into Once your kids mature into someone that could safely and efficiently shoot a firearm with your supervision, then you can start thinking about something such as a 22 LR. This is a small caliber rifle that is a rimfire, not center fire, yada yada. Very cheap ammunition for this, and it's a super fun gun. Probably 22 LRs, when they're suppressed, maybe the funnest range toys you can have when it comes to plinking. They're just super quiet, super fun, no recoil. You can really work on your marksmanship with a 22 LR, the fundamentals. So this here, for example, is a chipmunk, and this was made by Organ Arms Incorporated. I don't think this company is around anymore. However, there's a company that may have bought them out and or mimicked their firearms, but it's called Keystone Arms. They make a chipmunk, believe it or not, or a cricket, and it looks just like this. Has a walnut stock, beautiful knurling on the grips here in the forend and on the handle, and it is a pretty sweet gun. I did purchase one of those for my nephew and gave it to his mother, of course. However, yeah, these are great options to get youth into shooting, learning the fundamentals of firearms and firearm safety. This here is just similar to a bolt action. It does have a bolt action on it. You load one round in, lock it in place in the chamber, then you pull back this firing mechanism. Now it is live and ready to fire. This gun did not have a 22 LR round in it, FYI. So, cool beans. You can get them 22 LR. It's a great caliber, and a youth model such as this one would be an excellent way to get your little hunters or shooters into the sport. Next up would be a single fire option or a breakdown. This is a 410. This is a Harrington and Richardson Topper Junior Classic. It's my second gun that I got from my father, and this is the one that really got me into hunting. So I did a lot of upland bird hunting and sport, like clay birds, if you will. Sporting clays, shooting with this. Now, when I first got this, I was still a little dude, so I fired it underneath my shoulder, holding it like this. You pull back the hammer. There's nothing in this, by the way. It is clear. You pull back the hammer, and then it is ready to fire. That is safe. This is fire. But I had it underneath my shoulder, and I'm aiming at this sporting clay birds flying. After I said pull, I pulled the trigger, I nick it. I was super psyched, but man, I felt a pain in my lip because that hammer came up and just busted my lip. However, still a pretty solid gun. This is a 410. You can get these in different gauges. So I think they make 410, 20 gauge, 28 gauge, and 16 gauge, and breakaway type ordeals like this. Pretty solid option for youth hunting and or getting them into shooting. Now, when you move up from a small caliber rifle round like the 22 LR to a shotgun, there's always going to be more recoil. So I'll start on with something small, work your way up. And if you wanted to bypass breakaway or single shot just like that, you can go directly to a pump or semi-automatic youth model shotgun. That's okay too. So they make 16 gauge, 20 gauge, and 28 gauge, and 410 youth models. Manufacturers differ. You could go Remington, Benelli, Mossberg. I mean, there's all kinds of manufacturers. But for instance here, this is a youth model 870 Magnum Express. And this, instead of this being a full for the choke, this has exchangeable choke tubes. This is a 20 gauge, pretty sweet setup. And what differs from this and the other two, it does not have a wooden stock. For youth hunters or shooters, wooden stocks are great to look at, but little guys and gals tear the crap out of guns, especially when hunting. if you're deer hunting, turkey hunting, upland bird hunting for grouse or pheasants, you're going to tear this up as a little dude. You're shorter, you're pushing through the weeds, through the stickers, through the trees, through the muck. You got rain, waterfowl all the time, rain, whitetail deer hunting, and snow as well. So synthetic stocks don't swell, and they're not going to dent or look bad if you hit them on something such as a wooden stock or wooden furniture. Pretty sweet setups. Excellent for youth hunting and shooting. This was the third gun that I received from my father growing up and hunting. My dad was an avid hunter and got me into hunting quite early on and shooting. These, I know from my instance, work very well. My father taught me firearm safety, which you should do for your youth, and the efficiency of manipulating a weapon or firearm right off the get-go. And also, just you do what you want to do, but he made sure that I was not able to access firearms for a long time as youth individual. So these are a couple examples of what you could get your youth to get into the sport or into just planking in the backyard. Side note, I got a couple novelty items for my son, and this was his first gun purchased by me. His middle name is C-4. It's spelled out because you can't have a number on the birth certificate, but on the other side it says Charge Demolition M112, just like the nomenclature on a brick of C4. Pretty cool stuff. This is not loaded either, never has been, never been fired, so it is clear, everybody. But this is a little revolver made by North American Arms. Shoots 22 LR, had it Cerakoted olive drab, and then they laser etched the nomenclature on there and Cerakoted that yellow. Thought it was pretty cool. So this will be his first gun. He'll get this when he's 21, and he'll remember his dad as like a cool guy. And with that, another gun I purchased my son for when he is 18 is a Meridian Defense AK-47. This thing shoots 5.45, so it's the commie round, but it's pretty sweet. He's got a 1200 round spam cam that he'll receive with this when he is 18. So pretty sweet gun. Again, custom made. Had to wait a little while for this. This is their Pestilence. I don't know. Pretty sweet gun. And as you see, C4 on that as well, because my wife's cool and decided, you're getting deployed, you're a combat engineer, let's name him something after you. So his middle name is C-4. And as always, God loves you. Have a great day. I hope this helps you guys out.